Ball fans to Cubs Stadium on this Tuesday night. Nevada Cubs will play a non-conference game, taking on the Eagle Grove Eagles. Tonight's starting pitcher for the Cubs will be Marshall Sheldahl, and he will face the following Eagle Grove lineup. Leading off will be center fielder number 7, Brady Beck. Batting second, the center fielder, Jaden Warren. Batting third, the catcher, number 19, Jake Jeske. Batting cleanup for Eagle Grove, the shortstop, number 11, Caden Schultz. Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 10, Chris Williams. Batting sixth, the pitcher, number 6, Caden Schultz. Batting seventh, the second baseman, Jaden Morse. Batting eighth, third baseman, Bryson Warren. Batting ninth, right fielder, Mac Morgan. Marshall Sheldahl's on the mound, and he gets ready for the game's first pitch. Swing and a miss, strike one. Sheldahl will pitch tonight to his battery mate Holden Fry. Second pitch. That ball driven out of play behind first base, and it's not quite to the pond. Sheldahl gets up 0-2. Infield tonight for the Cubs, James Edwards at third, Cale Franzen at short, Carter Beving at second, and Cardinal Schneckrokey at first. Curveball from Sheldahl gets Beck looking. The game's first out, and a strikeout. Outfield from left to right, Colin Memmer, Gavin Malone, and Christian Hawbaker. Now batting for Eagle Grove's center fielder, number 8, number 17, Jaden Warren. First pitch swinging, pops that into foul territory behind third. Memmer gives chase. Just runs out of room, can't quite get there in time. Falls down for strike one. Sheldahl with the strikeout in his first at bat. His last game out, he got the win. Nevada beat Iowa Falls Alden. Sheldahl had a spectacular game with 11 strikeouts. A pitch outside for ball one. Set in the pitch. Outside again to the lefty. 2 balls and a strike. 1 out. Side for a called strike. That evens the count at 2 and 2. 2 and 2 to the left-handed hitting Warren. Outside. Takes the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Sheldahl from the windup. Payoff pitch. That's low. Warren reaches on a walk. First runner of the ball game. On first. That brings up the catcher, number 19, Jake Jeske. Schneckrokey on first tonight, holding on Warren. Sun appears playing a factor there at first base. Sheldahl checks the runner. Pitch. Swing and a miss by Jeske. Strike one. Jeske, just a freshman, enters tonight's game. Ball gets past Fry. Warren will steal the base without a throw. That puts a runner in scoring position for Sadell. finish my thought here. Jeske, a freshman, comes in leading Eagle Grove on hitting, batting .500 on the season. Runner on second. Sheldall checks. Curveball, swing and a miss. Sheldall jumps ahead again. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out. Runner Warren on second. Franzen sneaking in behind. Try to keep him close. And the pitch. Little foul ball chopped down to the third base coach. That's head coach Jordan Miller. Throw it back into Sheldall. From the stretch, Sheldall delivers. Curveball fouled straight back behind us. Jeske battling. And the pitch, curveball, foul. That sneaks inside the bag. That's going to go down the line. Member goes over to cut it off. He trips. Warren scores easily from third. Jeske with a 1-out double scores the game's first run.
Shortstop, number 11, Caden Schultz.
That brings up the cleanup hitter, number 11, Caden Schultz. First pitch in there for strike 1. So Jeske's 1-out double plates Warren. Puts Eagle Grove up early, 1-0. 1 out. That ball is going to hit the outside corner for strike 2. Two strikes to the Eagle Grove shortstop. Sheldall sets. That ball, curveball, doesn't break. Is behind Schultz. Fry can't put a glove on it. Allows Jeske to move to third on the wild pitch. Takes the count to 1 ball, 2 strikes. Allows Sheldall to go back full windup. And the pitch. Chopped to first baseman Schneck-Goki. Nice friendly hop. He fields it cleanly and steps on the bag for the out. But Jeske, running on contact, is able to score. That puts Eagle Grove up 2-0 here in the top half of the first. So Schultz sacrifice ground out is the second out of the inning. Brings up the first baseman, number 10, Chris Williams. First pitch is a strike. Low and outside for ball 1. Evens count at 1-1. Inside corner for strike 2. Job getting ahead of the hitters. Williams swings through that pitch for out number 3. Sheldall's second strikeout of the inning. But the Eagle Grove managed to put 2 runs on the board on 1 hit. No Cub errors. And no runners left on base. So after a half inning, Eagle Grove 2. Home team Cubs coming to bat. On the mound tonight for Eagle Grove will be sophomore Caden Schultz, and he will face the following Cub lineup. Leading off, playing shortstop, number 16, Cale Franzen. Batting second, the right fielder, number 17, Christian Hawbaker. Batting third, the left fielder, number 24, Colin Memmer. Batting cleanup tonight, first baseman Connor Schnettgoke. Batting fifth, the designated hitter Grant Higgins. He'll be batting tonight for the catcher Holden Fry. Batting sixth, the second baseman, number 2, Carter Beving. Batting seventh, center fielder, number 10, Gavin Malone. Batting eighth, third baseman, James Edwards. And batting ninth will be the pitcher, senior Marshall Sheldall.
Putting on the mound half.
Nevada enters tonight's game after coming away with a 4-1 victory last night over Sadell in a Heart of Iowa Conference matchup. First pitch to the leadoff hitter Franzen is outside for ball 1. That pushed Nevada's record to 2-6 overall. Franzen ropes that to the shortstop. One hopper, Schultz couldn't come up with the play. Off his glove into left field. So Cubs leadoff hitter is on. On the air. Brings up the right fielder, number 17, Christian Hawbaker. Caden Schultz, the throw over to first. Franzen back safely. So we have Caden Schultz on the mound. That ball gets away from the catcher, Jeske. Franzen easily takes second base on the pass ball. Puts Nevada in scoring position, runner on second. Pitch was outside for ball 1. That pitch in there for strike. Strike 1 evens count. 1-1. And the pitch, curveball high and outside. Ball 2. 2 balls and a strike here to the Cub right fielder. And the pitch, curveball. Hawbaker drives that into left field. No one on third base. Heads up base running there by Franzen. Short single to left field, but third baseman goes out to make the cutoff. Pitcher does not go over to cover third. Allows Franzen to get to third. Franzen single. Puts runners on the corners with no outs. Brings up left fielder Colin Memmer. Curveball, nice pitch there. apologies. I've got my scorecard all mixed up. On the mound for Eagle Grove is Blake Morgan, Jr. Low and outside. Evens count 1-1. There goes Hawbaker. Morgan steps off. Tries to get into a pickle. Maybe allow Franzen to sneak in. Eagle Grove doesn't bite. So Hawbaker gets in safely on the stolen base. Runners at second and third now for Nevada. No outs. That pitch drifts outside. 2 balls and a strike. Upstairs for ball 3. 3-1's count. No outs here in the bottom of the first. Nevada threatening. With runners on second and third. Memmer pokes that one out into right field. That'll score Franzen easily. Hawbaker being waved around, cut off by the first baseman Williams, who doesn't make the throw. But Memmer, another smart base running play by the Cubs, moves to second. So Memmer with a 2 RBI single to right ties the game at 2. With no outs here, brings up the first baseman, Connor Schneckkoke. Memmer takes off on the pitch. Runner third. Strong throw by Jeske. Hits the third baseman Warren in the glove, and Memmer slides into the tag. So the caught stealing is the first out of the inning for Nevada. First out of the inning. Pitch was outside for a ball. That pitch is also outside for a ball. So Morgan goes 3-0 on Schneckkoke here, the first baseman for the Cubs. Outside corner for strike 1. Ball is low. Schneckkoke will take the base on balls. With 1 out, Cub runner on first. That'll bring up senior designated hitter Grant Higgins. Higgins digs in, waits the pitch, gets a piece of that, sends it back to the backstop for strike number 1. Morgan from the stretch checks the runner, pitch inside, brushes Higgins back a touch. No damage done. Evens the count at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. There's a throw over to first. Schneckkoke gets back in time. And the pitch. Higgins drives that ball to right field. Morgan's going back. That's going to be over his head. 1 bounce against the wall. Schneckkoke held up to make sure it wasn't caught. They're going to wave Schneckkoke in. Schneckkoke stops at third. Higgins forces him off the base. And the relay throw from second baseman Jaden Morris is right on the money to the catcher Jeske, who applies the tag. Head coach Jordan Miller took exception with Schnettgoke crossing the plate, extending his arms, trying to dislodge the ball from Jeske's glove. Umpire behind the plate tonight is Tyler Hovick, and on the bases is Zach Hovick. So the tag at home plate is the second out of the inning, brings up second baseman Carter Beving, outside corner for strike one. Pitch high and outside for ball. So base running blunder there costs the Cubs a chance to extend the lead. Beving gets a piece of that ball, bounces back to the backstop for strike number two. Higgins does end up on third. That pitch way outside. Twos are wild here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 2-2 score, and number 2 at the plate. The second baseman off the end of the bat goes foul. Jeske touches it. No harm. So 5 of a kind up on the scoreboard. Morgan sets, checks the runner, delivers, that one outside. That takes the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on third for the Cubs. That's outside as well. Ball 4. 3 straight balls. Puts Beving on first base. Runners on the corners with 2 outs. Brings up center fielder, number 10, Gavin Malone. Malone had a nice night last night. Had a run-scoring double. That pitch high for ball 1. He made a great running catch in the left center field gap to end the inning, the threat for Sadell. Fastball. Malone can't quite catch up with it. Strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Checks the runner. That ball is driven down the right field line. It's going to get into the corner. Higgins will score easily from third. Malone around first. They're going to hold Beving. Nope, he's going to get the run. Beving is going to score from third, and Malone is going to go into third standing up. Confusion again on the base pass. Coach Tufts had his hands up like he wanted them to hold, but the right fielder Morgan was having troubles digging it out of the corner. With his hands up, he is waving them in instead of holding them up. Beving held up on third, but will still manage to score on the play. Higgins easily scored from third, and Malone will end up at third. So a 2 RBI double, 2 out, 2 RBI double for Malone. Puts Nevada in the lead 4-2 and brings up third baseman, number 7, James Edwards. First pitch swinging, drives that behind the stands for strike number 1. So Malone stays hot at the plate. Double last night, double tonight. Curveball. Edwards gets a piece, fouls it straight back for strike number 2. Low for ball one. Morgan sets, delivers outside. Evens account at 2-2. Fastball. Edwards can't catch up with that for strike three. That will be the third out of the inning. But the Cubs manage to grab the lead. They score 4 runs on 4 hits. There was 1 Eagle Grove error and 1 runner left on base. So after 1 complete, our score here is the home team Nevada Cubs 4, Eagle Grove Eagles 2. Due up for Eagle Grove in the top of the second will be pitcher Morgan, second baseman Morris, and third baseman Warren. Sheldall returns to the mound, top of the second for Nevada. And leading off the second will be his counterpart on the mound, number 6 pitcher Blake Morgan. Ball into left field for a clean single.
Morgan, position 9, number 1.
So Eagle Grove gets their leadoff batter on here in the top of the second inning. And that'll bring up second baseman number 23, Jordan Morris. Outside for ball one. Sun is playing havoc with the players on first base. Both the runner is looking for the sign, and first baseman Schneckgoki trying to find the throw over. That ball is driven into center field, but Malone tracks it down, makes the catch. Nice play there by the junior center fielder to retire Morris for the first out of the inning. Runner has to stay on first, and that brings up third baseman 24, Bryson Warren. There goes Morgan from first. The throw down by Fry is not in time. Morgan's stolen base puts him in scoring position. The pitch was called a strike. So with 1 out, Eagle Grove has a runner in scoring position. Sheldall sets, delivers. Ball's popped up into left field. Memmer camps underneath it, makes the catch, gets it into the cutoff. Fly out to center field for the second out of the inning. Brings up right fielder number 1, Mac Morgan. Looks like head coach Jordan Miller is going to call for a courtesy runner. Pitcher Blake Morgan taking his place is number 4, Levi Langfit.
Courtesy runner at second, number 4, Levi Langfit.
So Eagle Grove has an 8th grader out there running at second and a freshman up to bat. First pitch swinging, chops that to third baseman Edwards, who can't make the play, but the courtesy runner running on contact runs right into the tagout. So running error there by Eagle Grove takes him out of the inning and retires the side. So at the end of 1.5, still 4-2. Eagle Grove scores no runs, no hits. There's no Cub errors and no runners left on base. So after 1.5, it is Nevada 4, Eagle Grove 2. Off the home half of the second inning will be the pitcher, number 4, Marshall Sheldahl.
Pitcher number 4, Marshall Sheldahl.
First pitch hits the outside corner for strike 1. Morgan pitches from the stretch. Check swing from Sheldahl. They appeal down to the first base umpire. He says nope. So that evens the count at 1 apiece. 1 ball, 1 strike. Morgan sets and delivers. Sheldahl pokes that ball into the gap in left center. Center fielder Jaden Warden over quickly to cut it off. Keeps Sheldahl at a single. So the Cubs once again have their leadoff batter on in the inning. And that'll get us back to the top of the lineup. And shortstop Cale Franzen.
Courtesy runner at first is number 6.
Coach Tufts will send in a courtesy runner for the pitcher Sheldahl. So now running at first is number 6, Caleb Quaker. Quaker jumps out to a big lead on first. Morgan checks. Delivers. Franzen first pitch swinging fouls that back behind first base for strike number 1. Franzen reached base and scored in the first inning. He hit a sharp ball to the shortstop. It took a bad hop off his glove, reached on the air, came around to score on Memmer's hit. Franzen drives that one sharply to the second baseman, flips to Schultz at short. Nice turn by Eagle Grove there to get the double play. Second baseman Jaden Morris with a backhand flip to the shortstop Caden Schultz, who makes the relay throw over to Williams at first. Complete the double play. Erases the Cubs off the base pass. And with 2 outs, brings up the right fielder, number 17, Christian Hawbaker. First pitch outside for ball 1. Hawbaker singled in his first at bat in the first inning and also came around to score on Memmer's single. Hawbaker lines that one to left field off the Beck can't reach it, gets past him all the way to the wall. Hawbaker into second with a stand-up double. Hawbaker is 2 for 2 on the night. Puts a Cub runner in scoring position with 2 outs.
Left fielder, number 24, Colin Memmer.
Brings up left fielder, number 24, Colin Memmer. Memmer singled in his first at bat, driving in Franzen and Hawbaker. The Cubs' first 2 runs of the game. Upstairs for ball 1. That ball upstairs and inside brushes Memmer off the plate. 2-0. Memmer was curveballs swung over top by Memmer for strike 1. 2 balls and a strike. Memmer was the Cubs' leading hitter last year. Started off slow this season, but is starting to get his offensive groove back. There's a quick turn to second base. Memmer just back in time. It ball skips over the glove of second baseman Jordan Morris. Might have had a play if he would have held on to it. But skips over the glove, so Hawbaker gets back safely. 2 balls and a strike here to Memmer. Upstairs again for ball 3. 3 balls and a strike to the junior left fielder. Memmer digs in. That curveball doesn't break for ball 4. Memmer reaches for the second time tonight. And that'll bring up the first baseman tonight, number 13, Connor Schneckkoke. Schneckkoke reached on a walk in his first at bat. First pitch. High and outside for ball 1. 2 outs here, bottom of the second inning. Cubs have runners on first and second. First baseman Williams plays behind Memmer at second. There's another throw at second. Hawbaker leaning, but the pickoff attempt was low and in the dirt. Allowed Hawbaker to sneak back in safely. So second baseman Jordan Morris holding Hawbaker on tight. Schneckkoke with a big swing, but can't catch up to that fastball for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. In the dirt low. Nice stop there by Jeske to keep the runners at first and second, respectively. But the pitch was low and in the dirt, so that's ball 2. 2-1 here. That curveball doesn't seem to quite be biting yet for Morgan. Leaves it up high. Takes to count 3-1. 3 balls and a strike here. 2 outs. Morgan sets, delivers. Fastball. Ball's foul tipped into the glove and fingers of the catcher, Jake Jeske. He's going to need a timeout here. That's got to sting. Head coach Miller, Jordan Miller, goes out to check on his freshman catcher. He's going to shake it off. Get back in there. Count is now full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Runner should be off on the pitch. There they go. That ball high for ball 4. Schneckkoke draws his second walk. And that loads the bases. Brings up designated hitter number 8, Grant Higgins. First pitch in there for strike one. Higgins with a double off the wall in right field in his first at bat. Curveball that one bit, but it's just low. Ball one. Higgins chops that one, but they're going to call it foul. Hit the plate, chopped in the dirt. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Higgins' first inning double was his 3rd of the season. That's also the team lead. 3 doubles. Inside pitch driven straight up into the air to the infield. Shortstop Schultz calls everyone off, camps underneath it, and makes the catch. So the infield flyout ends the inning for the Cubs. But they do manage 2 hits, no runs. There were no Eagle errors, and 3 runners left on base. So after 2 complete, the score remains Nevada 4, Eagle Grove 2. Due up for Eagle Grove in the top of the 3rd will be the top of the inning, Beck, Warren, and Jeske. First up for the Eagles here in the top of the 3rd inning will be the leadoff hitter, left fielder Brady Beck. Beck swinging on the first pitch for strike one.
Leading on the top of the 3rd inning for the Eagles, left fielder number 7, Brady Beck.
Ooh, that's going to be an excuse me swing. Inside pitch, he was kind of trying to get out of the way, but unfortunately brought the bat around with him. So that excuse me swing takes the count to no balls, 2 strikes. Curveball. Beck reaches for it, fouls the pitch straight back and out of play. Curveball, that's good. Oh! Just misses. Nice pitch there by Sheldahl. But it stays high for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's strike 3. Swing and miss, but gets away from catcher Fry. Picks it up and throws just in time to get back out. So Beck goes down swinging on strikes for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up the center fielder, number 17, Jaden Warren. Nicely drops down into the outside corner for strike one. That one does not, though. Stays outside for ball 1. Evens count at 1-1. Warren reached base on a walk in his first at bat. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. He came around to score on Jeske's RBI double. Warren tight on the pitch, drives that one to the first baseman, Schneckgoke. Bad bounce off Schneckgoke's glove. And Warren is going to reach on the error. So that puts runner on first for Eagle Grove and brings up the freshman catcher, number 19, Jake Jeske. Jeske is 1 for 1 on the evening with an RBI double in the first. That ball is going to hit the outside corner for strike one. Warren gets a safe lead. There goes he's off on the pitch. Driven up the middle for a single to center. Nice piece of hitting there by the freshman catcher for his second hit of the night. Moves Warren to second. So with 1 out, Eagle Grove has runners at first and second and brings up the shortstop, number 11, Caden Schultz. Sheldahl checks the runners. Schultz squares around a bunt. Can't catch up to the pitch. Warren takes off for third anyway. Fry's throw is low and Edwards can't handle the throw. So Warren is in safely with the stolen base. That has runners on the corners. The pitch was a strike as Schultz did not get his bat back in time. Strike one. 1 out. Runners on the corners. Schneckgoke playing behind the runner. There goes the runner at first. He will throw down to shortstop running in. They got the old snap throw to short play on, but Eagle Grove does not fall for it. So Jeske gets the easy stolen base. Eagle Grove threatening here with 1 out, top of the third. Cleanup hitter Schultz at the plate. Pretty curveball there by Sheldahl. Takes the count to 1 ball, 2 strikes. Sheldahl now from the windup. Fastball chopped to third base by Schultz. Edwards checks Schultz. Throw gets out of the glove. Fry up and throws. Crazy set of plays there. So Schultz grounds the ball to the hole. Third baseman Edwards fields the ball cleanly, throws the ball over to first. Schneckgoke cannot handle the throw. That allows Warren to score from third. Jeske running on the pitch, on the hit. Takes third. He sees the ball skip away from Schneckgoke's glove. Turns on the speed. Schneckgoke's throw home is low. Fry can't handle the throw. Jeske with a nice slides around the tag with a nice slide. Touches home base. And scores. So through all that, we have Schultz at second. 2 runs in. And that'll tie the game at 4 apiece. Warren and Jeske accounting for all 4 of the Eagle Grove runs. Edwards fielded the ball cleanly. Checked Jeske, who was way off second base. I think Edwards might have thought about it, making the tag, but made a clean throw over to Schneckgoke at first, who just couldn't hang on to the ball. Sun probably played a factor in the play. That'll bring up first baseman, number 10, Chris Williams, who struck out in his first at bat. He pokes that ball into the hole at short, into left field for a sharp single. Moves Schultz over to third. So runners on the corner again. Timeout here by the head coach Jordan Miller. Looks like he's going to bring in a pinch runner for Williams. And once again, number 4, Levi Langfit, will come in to run. Pinch run for Williams at first base. So that brings up the pitcher, number 6, Blake Morgan. Morgan singled in his first at bat. Takes low for ball 1. One out here, top of the third. Eagle Grove has 2 runners in already. A runner on third looking to take another. Schnettgoke's holding Langfit on at first. There goes the runner. And he will not draw a throw, so he will get the second base on the stolen base. So now Eagle Grove has 2 runners in scoring position for Morgan, trying to help his cause. That pitch misses outside for ball 2. Sheldall from the windup, and the pitch in there for a strike. Morgan taking all the way on that one. 3-0 count. So that makes count 3 balls and a strike. And the pitch. That hits the outside corner. Full count here to the Eagle Grove pitcher. Sheldall delivers. High fastball gets Morgan chasing for the second strikeout of the inning and the second out of the inning. And I'll bring up second baseman, number 23, Jordan Morris. Morris flew out to center field in his first at bat, and he drives that one to the same spot. Malone looks to be camped underneath it and makes the catch. So Morris flies to center for the third out of the inning, but the damage is done. So Eagle Grove scores 2 runs on 2 hits. There was 2 Nevada errors and 2 runners left on base. Going into the bottom of the third inning, the score's now all tied, 4 apiece. Due up for the Cubs here in the bottom of the third inning will be the 6, 7, 8 hitters, Beving, Malone, and Edwards. Leading off for Nevada here in the home half of the third, second baseman Carter Beving. First pitch swinging, chops that to the second baseman Morris, who fields it cleanly up and throws to Williams for the out. So 1 pitch, 1 out for Eagle Grove here in the bottom of the third. Brings up center fielder number 10, Gavin Malone. Malone had a 2 RBI double in his first at bat in the first inning off Morgan. Umpire says that Malone went around on that swing for strike one. 1 out here, bottom of the third. That ball goes right behind Malone. Even the count, 1-1. High and outside, ball 2. Delivers. That went in for a strike. Evens the count, 2-2. Ooh, that pitch just misses inside to take the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Malone swings and a miss at that fastball. That is Morgan's second strikeout of the game, second out of the inning, and brings up third baseman James Edwards. Edwards is 0 for 1 on the evening. That curveball stays up high for ball 1. Pitch is up high for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. 2 outs here. Bottom of the third inning. That ball slicing foul behind first base dugout for strike 1. A strike here. Third baseman Edwards. Morgan delivers. That's a pretty pitch in there for a strike. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs for the Cubs. Another curveball gets Edwards swinging for the third out of the inning. So back-to-back efficient innings for the Eagle Grove pitcher. No runs, no hits. There were no errors and no Cub runners left on base. So after 3 complete, score is Nevada 4, Eagle Grove 4. Leading off the visitors' top of the 4th inning is third baseman Bryson Warren. First pitch inside for ball 1. Swing and a miss there for Warren. Balls goes off the home plate umpire's mask. Even the count at 1-1. Sheldall from the windup delivers. Little dribbler back to Sheldall, the pitcher. Fields it cleanly, up and throws. Records the first out of the inning. Ground out to the pitcher. Brings up the right fielder, number 1, Mac Morgan. Pitch outside for ball 1. Morgan hit a chopper to third in his first at bat. The runner ran into the tag, so he is officially without an official at bat. That ball hit towards third base and through the hole into left field. That's a single for the Eagle Grove number 9 hitter. Puts a runner on first base and takes us back to the top of the lineup for Eagle Grove and left fielder Brady Beck. Beck is 0 for 2 on the evening, looking for his first hit. Struck out both times. Sheldall with a throw over to first base, but Morgan back safely. Morgan with a safe lead at first. Pitch. That one chopped same spot. Edwards with a nice play going to his left. Fields the ball. Takes out the lead runner Morgan at second base, but Beving's relay throw to Schnekoki is not in time. So the Cubs get the lead runner out at second. A nice play by Edwards to Beving, but can't get the batter on the fielder's choice. So 2 outs brings up the center fielder, number 17, Jaden Warren. He lines that ball into left field. Beck was off and running on the pitch. Here's a throw from Malone in the center. And Beck slides in, just beats the throw to third, safe. So Eagle Grove had the hit and run on there. Beck took off on the pitch. Franzen going over to cover second to take the throw. And Warren pokes that ball right to the spot where Franzen was just leaving for a single to center. Beck rounds second, and Malone up and throwing just about throws him out at third, but Beck manages to slide in safely. Curveball in there for a strike. Beautiful pitch. And they catch a fry, just lets Warren take second. Didn't want to give Beck the chance to score from third. So 2 outs, runners at second and third. Sharp grounder to third by Jeske, but Edwards fields it cleanly, up and throws to retire Jeske for the first time of the night and to stop the threat from Eagle Grove. So Eagle Grove threatens there in the top of the 4th inning, but comes away with no runs. Do have 2 hits. There were no Cub errors and 2 runners left on base. Score is still tied 4-4 going into the home half of the 4th inning. And due up for Nevada will be the 9, 1, and 2 hitters, Sheldall, Franzen, and Hawbaker. Leading off the bottom half of the fourth inning is the starting pitcher, number 4, Marshall Sheldahl. He swings through the first pitch for strike 1. Second pitch is low and outside, even the count at 1-1. Sheldahl had a sharp single to center field in his first at bat. That pitch called strike 1. And the pitch, defensive swing, is a slow roller to short. Schultz at short. He picks it up cleanly, fires over to Williams. Gets Sheldahl by a step for the first out of the inning. 6-3 ground out. Brings up the leadoff hitter, shortstop, Cale Franzen. Franzen reached on an error in the first inning and scored. Grounded out to shortstop in his second at bat. Takes the first pitch high for ball 1. That ball in there for a strike. Evens the count at 1-1. Just outside for ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. That curveball stays up top. Pops out of the catcher, Jeske's mitt. Makes the count 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. That ball fouled out of play. Three-two pitch is high for ball 4. Franzen reaches for the second time tonight. The walk. 1 out. Brings up the right fielder, number 17, Christian Hawbaker. Hawbaker is 2 for 2 on the night with a single and a double. Came around to score the second run for the Cubs in the first inning. First pitch is outside for ball 1. Quick throw by Morgan over to first. Pickoff attempt is high as it allows Franzen to slide in safely. Franzen with a short lead at first. To fool Hawbaker a little bit. Swings and a miss for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here bottom of the 4th. High and outside, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Another quick throw over to first. Franzen back easily. 2 balls and a strike here to the Cub right fielder. That ball is popped straight up and straight back out of play. For strike 2, evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Hawbaker taking time to check the play on his wristband. Umpire calls time. Now we're back to live action. And the pitch. Curveball off the handle. Dribbler to Schultz at short. He'll take the easy out at second base. Forces Franzen. So Hawbaker reaches on the fielder's choice. Grounder the short. Franz in a 6-4 force out for the second out of the inning. Brings up left fielder, number 24, Colin Memmer. And Coach Jordan Miller will call timeout and bring his infield in for conference. While we have the timeout, I want to remind all you golfers out there to save the date, August 21st. The Nevada Booster Club will host their 7th annual Booster Club golf outing. It's a 4-person best shot tournament. Make sure you assemble your team and watch for more details as they come available. But that's August 21st. August 21st, Nevada Booster Club golf tournament. Back to action here. Morgan's first pitch is popped up high behind third base. Warren gives chase. Schultz over there, drifts over there too, but the ball falls harmlessly behind Warren. Can't quite catch up to it for strike one. Memmer has reached base twice tonight with a single in the first and a walk in the second inning. That pitch gets away from Jeske. That's going to let Hawbaker scamper down to second base on the pass ball. So with 2 outs, Cubs have a runner in scoring position. Takes the force play out of play here. The 1-1 pitch is high and inside for ball 2. 2 balls and a strike now. The Cub left fielder. Upstairs. 3-1 now. Morgan sets. Quick throw to second base. Morris drops the tag down, but not in time. Hawbaker back safely. Morgan sets. Delivers from the stretch. Outside, ball 4. The ball gets away from the catcher, Jeske. Goes all the way to the backstop. But Hawbaker advances to third and stays there. So Memmer reaches for his 3rd time tonight with the walk. Puts runners on the corners, first and third with 2 outs. And head coach Miller makes the long walk to the mound. This time it looks like we will have a pitching change. So Coach Miller goes ahead and makes the switch. So second baseman Jordan Morris will come in and pitch, and pitcher Blake Morgan will take his spot at second base. So Morris and Morgan switch positions.
Number 23, Jordan Morris, the new pitcher for the Eagles.
The runners on first and third are Morgan's, but that will end the night for Morgan. He gives up 4 runs, all of them earned. on 4 hits, manages 2 strikeouts and 3 walks. So Morris will face first baseman Connor Schnekoki at first batter. There goes Memmer from first on the pitch. Jeske fakes the throw, try to Bates Hawbaker into making a break towards home. No dice. So pitch was high for ball 1 to Schnekoki. That off-speed pitch is low. Schnekoki can't quite catch up to it for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Cubs have runners at second and third. Ooh, pretty little curveball there by Morris. Puts him ahead of Schnekoki. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Ooh, another little off-speed pitch, stays just up top. Schnekoki doesn't bite. Good eye. Evens the count at 2-2. 2s are wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And the pitch. That ball's hit sharply to Morgan at second base. Gets his first attempt. And the throw draws Williams off the bag, but he's managed to make the catch and apply the tag to Schnekoki to save the run and the error. So Schnekoki manages to put the ball in play, but a nice fielding play by Williams records the out. 4-3 ground out. Cubs threaten in their half of the 4th, but come up empty. No runs, no hits. There were no Eagle Grove errors and 2 runners left on base. So after 4 complete, the score remains tied at 4-4. Leading off the top of the 5th for Eagle Grove will be shortstop Caden Schultz. He pops that one straight back behind the Cub dugout for strike 1. Schultz had an RBI ground out in the first inning. Reached on an error in the in the third inning. Sheldahl from the windup delivers. Pretty curveball drops in there for strike 2. And the pitch. Schultz manages to get a piece of that ball. Fouls it back off umpire Tyler Hovick's mask to stay alive. No balls, 2 strikes, no outs here, top of the 5th. Eagle Grove shortstop Caden Schultz. Schultz gets the sign he likes. Sheldahl. That pitch is driven to center field, but right at Gavin Malone, who camps underneath it and makes the catch. For the first out of the inning, fly out to center brings up the first baseman, number 10, Chris Williams.
First baseman,
Williams is 1 for 2 on the night. Hit a single in his last at bat. That off-speed pitch is high and inside for ball 1. And that one fools Williams. Evens account at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. That curveball stays outside for ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. That ball is hit to the second baseman, Beving. Fields cleanly, throws easily over to first base for out number 2. 4-3 ground out brings up the second baseman, number 6, Blake Morgan. Sheldahl working on an efficient inning here. First pitch high and inside for ball 1. From the windup and the pitch. Same spot, high and inside for ball 2. 2-0 to the Eagles second baseman. Nice pitch there for Sheldahl. Comes back with a strike. 2 balls and a strike now to the number 6 hitter, second baseman, Blake Morgan. Fastball inside. 3-1. Sheldahl gets the sign and delivers. That one fouled out of play. Takes the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And the payoff pitch. In there. And Morgan punches that through the hole between short and third base into left field for a 2-out single. And with 2 outs, runner on first, it'll bring up the pitcher, number 23, Jordan Morris. From the stretch, Sheldahl's first delivery is outside for ball 1. Set and pitch. That one's in their first strike. 1-1 now to the Eagle Grove pitcher, Jordan Morris, who is 0 for 2 on the evening, has flied out twice to Gavin Malone in center field. There goes the runner from first. The ball is over the head of Morris for a ball. Fry really didn't have a chance there. Trying to avoid the batter on the throw. So Morgan with the stolen base gets into scoring position. And Morris trying to help himself out. Oh, that curveball just misses. Looked good from up here. but umpire behind the plate has a much better look at it than I do. He called it a ball. Takes it to count to 3 balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. Morris takes a swing. Can't catch up to that high fastball. Extends the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. 2 outs here, top of the 5th. Eagle Grove threatening with a runner on second. Sheldahl from the stretch. Beving holding him on. And the pitch. High and inside. Gets Morris swinging for a strikeout to end the inning and end the Eagle Grove threat. So Eagle Grove is unable to capitalize on the runner on the 2-out single. No runs on 1 hit. No Cub errors and 1 runner left. Score remains 4-4. Eagle Grove and Nevada in a nail biter here. Home team Cubs coming to bat. Due up, bottom of the 5th will be the 5th, 6th, 7th hitters. Higgins, Beving, and Malone. Inning for Nevada is the designated hitter, senior Grant Higgins. He takes low and inside for ball 1. Second pitch is called a ball. 2 balls, no strikes. That one is in there for a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Morris now on the mound for Eagle Grove. Came in for the starting pitcher Morgan last inning. Higgins swings over that pitch to even the count at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes here. Curveball. Higgins waits on it and chops it into left field. But the left fielder Beck camps underneath it and hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So the fly out to left field brings up the second baseman, number 2, Carter Beving. Beving is 0 for 1 on the night. He reached base on a walk in the first inning and scored. First pitch swinging, chops that into the bullpen in right field for strike number 1. Beving came around to score on Malone's double there in the first inning. Chopper up the middle. Morgan ranges over. Sidearm throw, slings it in time over to Williams at first to get Beving by a half a step. Nice play by Morgan, ranging to his right, fields it. Back throw, sidearm sling over to Williams at first. 4-3 ground out is the second out of the inning and brings up the center fielder, junior Gavin Malone. Malone is 1 for 2 on the evening with a 2 RBI double in the first. First pitch slices that one down the third baseline and out of play for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. 2 outs. That one catches the outside corner. Finds himself in a hole. No balls, 2 strikes. Morris tries to hit that spot again, but no luck. Malone stays alive. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Wind up in the pitch. High outside fastball gets Malone swinging. Morris records his first strikeout of the game for the 3rd out of the inning. Cubs score no runs on no hits. There were no Eagle Grove errors. No runners left on base. After 5 complete, the score remains Nevada 4, Eagle Grove 4. Due up, top of the 6th inning for Eagle Grove will be the 8, 9, and 1 batters, Warren, Morgan, and Beck. Off the 6th for the Eagle Grove Eagles will be 3rd baseman Bryson Warren. Sheldahl goes back out to the mound. Off-speed pitch gets Warren fishing for strike 1. Warren is looking for his first hit of the night. He's 0 for 2 with a fly out to the second base and a ground out to the pitcher. Lone in the dirt for ball 1. 1-1. Sheldahl sets, delivers. Fastball, swing and a miss for strike 2. Eagle Grove has 6 hits on the night, including hits in each of the last 3 innings off Sheldahl. That ball stays high for ball 2, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Eagle Grove has 4 runs, scored 2 in the first on an RBI double by the catcher Jake Jeske. That pitch hits the outside corner for a called 3rd strike, gets Warren looking for the first out of the inning. That strikeout brings up right fielder number 1, Mac Morgan. First pitch is a ball. That was Sheldahl's 4th strikeout of the game. From the windup and the pitch, swing and a miss, even the count at 1-1. To continue the thought here, Eagle Grove scored 2 in the top of the first on an RBI double by catcher Jake Jeske. Ooh, beautiful curveball by Sheldahl, drops in there for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Eagle Grove came back to tie it in the 3rd. There's a chopper Tough play for Edwards. Up and throws. In time. Nice play by a charging Edwards at third. Comes in, scoops up off the grass. Hard throw to Schnettgoke over at first. Gets the second out of the inning. 5-3 putout brings up the leadoff hitter for Eagle Grove, left fielder Brady Beck. Beck is 0 for 2, but reached in his last at-bat on a fielder's choice. That curveball totally fools Beck. Weak swing leads to strike one. Sheldahl with the windup and the pitch. Low. Evens count, 1-1. That one is fouled back, hits the top of the first base dugout. Drops out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ooh. That pitch must have just missed because Sheldahl and the Cub infield were walking off. They thought they had it. So that pitch evens at 2-2, 2 outs. This ball better be strike because I'm afraid it's high chopper to Franzen, who has to wait for the bounce. Tough play. Started to charge it. Had to wait a second because of such a high bounce. Managed to put a glove on it, but on the transfer drops out of his hand, so he can't make the throw over. So Eagle Grove has a 2-out runner on the air. And that brings up the center fielder, Jaden Warren. Warren squares the bunt. Gets a bat on it, but pops it straight back into the netting for foul. Strike one. Warren has reached base all 3 times he's been up. He's walked, singled, and reached on an error. And has scored 2 of Eagle Grove's 4 runs. Beck with a safe lead, but Sheldahl decides to throw over to chase him back. 1 strike to the center fielder, Warren. Beck fakes like he's going, but stays. The pitch is low and outside for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike here to the center fielder, Jaden Warren. Sheldahl checks the runner and throws. There goes Beck from first. Fry's throw down. Just a hair late and skips short. Franzen's unable to grab it and put the tag down. Beck had a big jump on the play. So Fry made a really strong and accurate throw, but Beck gets the stolen base anyway. Now the Eagle Grove has a runner in scoring position with 2 outs. 2 balls and a strike to Warren. That ball's chopped into the hole, going out to left field. Memmer comes up, play at the plate, strong throw, up the line. Sheldahl cuts it off. Memmer has a strong throw in from left field, but is just up the line enough that allows Beck to score from second for the go-ahead run. Williams advances to second on the throw. So with a 2-out single, 2-out RBI single puts Eagle Grove in the lead now, 5-4 here in the top of the 6th inning. Tough break for the Cubs. Beck was off and running on the pitch. I'm sorry, Franzen was going over to second to hold back on, and Warren managed to slap the ball into the hole where Franzen had just been for the single to left. Beck was getting a walking lead off second. Franzen trying to hold him on, and the ball just seeing eye single through the infield. That brings up Eagle Grove's top hitter, catcher Jake Jeske. He entered tonight's game hitting .500 and has 2 hits on the evening, including a 2 RBI double. That fastball swung on, fouled back off the umpire's mask. Tyler Hovick behind the plate. Zach Hovick on the bases. It's at least the 4th ball off the umpire's mask tonight. He's earning his pay this evening. Sheldall sets, delivers. That ball is off the handles and chopped into short right field. Hawbaker up and throws. The ball is cut off by Schneckgoke. No chance to get the runner Warren, who was off and running on contact with 2 outs. 2 little seeing eye singles back to back by the Eagle Grove hitters. Warren and Jeske have been the Cub killers tonight for Eagle Grove. So Sheldall was over at second, holding on Warren, trying to keep him close to prevent a short single. And unfortunately, Jeske managed to just pop that one inside out swing into the spot where he had been. Into right field. Hawbaker's throw was cut off by Schneckgoke, so no chance to get Warren, who was off on contact from second base. That gives Eagle Grove an insurance run. It puts them up 6-4. And we'll close the book on Sheldall as Coach Tufts will make a pitching change. He will bring in the junior right-hander, James Edwards, from third base. Taking his spot at third base will be senior Max Hoffman. And Sheldall will have a seat on the bench. That outside pitch gets away from Fry. Allows Jeske, who advanced to second on the balk, to reach third on the wild pitch. And Edwards is in the hole here. 2 balls and a strike. There's 2 outs. Play will be to first base. That off-speed pitch just stays high for ball 3. 3 balls and a strike here to the shortstop, Schultz. Edwards sets, delivers, swing and a miss. Schultz looking to drive in Jeske from third with a big swing, but can't connect. Takes the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here. Top of the 6th. Edwards sets, delivers. Chopper to the third baseman Hoffman. Comes in, throws, bobbles the pitch, and the throw is high. Schnetkoke can't come down with the ball. Schultz with a big turnaround second. Schnetkoke gets the throw back into third. Tough play for Hoffman. Just comes in the game. Ball sharply hit to him at third. Bobbles and tries to make a strong throw to first. Sails on him. Schnetkoke can't make the catch. Runner scores from third, and Schultz ends up second on the air. Brings up first baseman Williams. Williams is 1 for 3 on the night with a single. There goes the runner from second. But the pitch is square in the back of Williams. The dead ball will force the runner Schultz back to second base. But Williams is awarded first base on the hit by pitch. And brings up the second baseman, Blake Morgan. Runners on first and second now for Eagle Grove. 2 outs. First pitch to Morgan is in there for strike 1. Inning started out strong for the Cubs. Sheldahl retiring the first 2 batters. Then things took a turn for the worse. Edwards turns. Forces Schultz back to second. No throw though. A tough play for Franzen at short. Couldn't get the out. That ball gets away from Fry. Schultz is able to take third. And Williams scampers to second. Eagle Grove now has runners 1 base closer. The outside wild pitch is also a ball. Evens the count at 1-1. Edwards delivers. That hits the outside corner for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Tough infield single. And back-to-back 3 hits in a row lead to 3 runs. That ball slicing and will be out of play into the Eagle Grove bullpen. Morgan stays alive on the foul. Edwards sets. Delivers. Swing and a miss. Edwards gets out of the jam. strikes out Morgan for the third out of the inning. But the damage is done. 3 runs on 3 hits. There was 1 Cub error and 2 runners left on base. Heading to the Cub half of the 6th inning. Score is Eagle Grove 7, Nevada 4. Due up for the Cubs is 8-9-1, which will be Edwards, Hoffman, Franzen. Pitcher James Edwards will lead off the home half of the 6th inning for Nevada. He takes a called strike for the first pitch. Jordan Morris returns to the mound for Eagle Grove. That off-speed pitch drops in there for a strike. Edwards finds himself in a hole, no balls, 2 strikes. He's 0 for 2 on the evening, looking for his first pitch. Jeske sets up outside. And it works. They get Edwards swinging for the first out of the inning. Strikeout brings up the third baseman, senior Max Hoffman. This will be Hoffman's first at bat of the game. He came in on the change of pitchers. The first pitch swing strike. Hoffman posts that one into right field. He will reach base on the single. Cubs have a runner on first with 1 out. That gets us to the top of the lineup. Shortstop Cale Franzen.
Shortstop, number 16, Cale Franzen.
Morris has got that slow curveball coming up top to bottom. He's thrown that with some effectiveness tonight, but that one stays high for ball 1. That pitch high and inside for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out. Hoffman running at first. Swing and a miss. 2 balls and a strike to the Cubs shortstop. And the pitcher, Morris, is charged with a balk. So Hoffman will take second base. Coach Miller looking for an explanation. Gets a brief one. Cubs have a runner in scoring position, down 7-4. Franzen fouls that one back to even the count at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That curve. Slow curve again. Franzen fights it off. Good piece of hitting here by the junior shortstop. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Franzen can't catch up to that one, however. Second out of the inning. It's Morris's third strikeout of the game. And that'll bring up the Cub right fielder, Christian Hawbaker. With 2 outs, bottom of the 6th inning, Coach Miller for Eagle Grove calls his infield in, talks some strategy. Eagle Grove has a 7-4 lead here in the bottom of the 6th. Looks like Eagle Grove is set. Hawbaker digs in, and the pitch. Ball stays upstairs for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes here. 2 outs. Cubs have a runner at second. Swing and a foul ball. Looks like the home plate umpire Hovek took that one off the shin guard. He's taking a beating back there tonight. That's for sure. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Hawbaker pokes that one into right field. Hoffman takes a big turn at third, gets hung up at third, dives back in, but gets in under the tag. Williams cuts off the throw. Strong throw from the right fielder Morgan into the first baseman Williams. Hoffman with a big turn, stops, kind of makes a read to see what was going to happen, turns, and Williams fires to third to try to catch him off base, but Hoffman manages to slide in under the tag. That puts runners on the corners for the Cubs and brings up left fielder Colin Memmer. Cubs trail 7-4 here with a chance to get back into striking distance. Memmer with a swing and a miss on the first pitch. Strike 1. That was Hawbaker's 3rd hit on the evening. Morris's pitch is outside for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to the Cub left fielder. 2 outs here, bottom of the 6th. Cubs trail by 3. 7-4. There goes Hawbaker. Pitches low for ball. Jeske comes up, tries the fake throw to draw Hoffman down, but no go. Senior third baseman stays on third. Moves Hawbaker to second on the stolen base. A hit here would be nice. Ball low and in the dirt. Knocked down by Jeske, who keeps it in front of him. Has a little trouble trying to find it, but it doesn't go anywhere or far enough for Hoffman to score. 3 balls, 1 strike now to the Cub left fielder. Morris from the stretch, sets, delivers. High and inside, that loads the bases. 2-out walk. Brings up the Cubs cleanup hitter, first baseman Connor Schneckgoke.
First baseman, number 13, Connor Schneckgoke.
Schneckgoke. Schneckgoke enters the evening hitting .417, has reached base twice on 2 walks. had a big offensive night last night. First pitch high for ball one. A hit here would be huge for the Cubs. Try to chip into that 7-4 lead. That ball hit sharply to the shortstop Schultz, who comes up, throws high, but Williams stretches and makes the catch. Cubs threaten here in the bottom of the sixth, load the bases, but come away empty-handed. No runs, one hit. There were no Eagle Grove errors and 3 runners left on base. So after 6 complete, the score is Eagle Grove 7, Nevada 4. Due up for Eagle Grove, 7, 8, and 9 hitters, Morris, Warren, and Morgan. Leading off the top of the 7th inning for Eagle Grove will be the pitcher, number 23, Jordan Morris. James Edwards takes to the hill. Morris squares the bunt, pushes one down the first base line. Edwards comes up to fields it, but home plate umpire Hovek says that Edwards fielded the ball in foul territory, so that will go down as a strike. Nice play by Edwards to get over there quickly to try to field the ball and tag the runner Morris going down the line. 1 strike pitch. Low for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike here. Pitch low and outside for ball 2. 2 balls and a strike to the leadoff hitter for Eagle Grove here in the top of the 7th inning, Jordan Morris. Morris is 0 for 3 on the night. That one high and tight for ball 3. 3 balls and a strike. No outs here, top of the 7th. Eagle Grove with a 7-4 lead. Morris from the windup. Curveball. Be ball 4. That one might have gone off the umpire's foot. He's walking around trying to shake that off. I think senior Max Hoffman might have realized that as well. Wants to give the umpire a chance to catch his breath, shake off that. Morris, the runner at first for Eagle Grove.
Third baseman, number 24, Bryson Warren.
Brings up third baseman Bryson Warren. Warren is 0 for 3 on the night, looking for his first hit. Morris on first, no outs. Hoffman playing on the grass, thinking bunt. Morris off and running on the first pitch. Easily steals second. Throw is off. Shortstop side of the bag. Pitch was called a ball as well. No outs. Eagle Grove has a runner in scoring position. Now Warren squares to bunt. The pitch outside, he pulls the bat back. Draws ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. He squares again. That ball popped up into foul territory. Hoffman, Fry, Edwards all giving chase, but can't get to it in time. Falls for a strike. Probably not a bad thing that it fell, because if one of them would have made the catch, no one was covering third for the Cubs defense. Morris might have been able to scamper over to take the base anyway. 2 balls and a strike here. Warren squares again. Pulls the bat back, but this pitch is called a strike on the outside corner. That evens the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. No outs here, top of the 7th. Eagle Grove holding a 7-4 lead. Low and in the dirt. Takes the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Edwards checks the runner at second. Sets, delivers. That ball on the inside corner for called strike 3. Gets Warren looking for the first out of the inning. The strikeout brings up the number 9 hitter, right fielder, Mac Morgan. Morgan drops a bunt down third baseline, but it's going to go foul. Cubs not holding Morris on at second base. He was off and going. But the ball goes foul, forces Morris back to second base. Now Beving sneaks over. Try to keep Morris close at second. Late swing, slices the ball off the netting in front of the first base dugout for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here to the Eagle Grove right fielder. Edwards sets, delivers, curveball high for ball 1. Edwards sets, delivers, chopper towards second base. That's going to advance the runner to third. Beving up and throws Morgan out at first. But Morris was going to advance on contact. Morgan with a nice piece of hitting there. Hits the ball to the right side of the infield. Advances the runner to third.
Number 7, Brady Beck.
But the ground out is the second out of the inning and takes us back up to the top of the lineup. And the left fielder, Brady Beck. That ball stopped by Fry. He flips to Edwards, who is going to tag out Morris at third. I think Morris thought the ball would have gone a little bit further than what it did, but a nice play by Fry to quickly jump out of his stance, sliding, backhand toss. Edwards alertly jumps off the mound, sprints down to home, catches the ball, and is there in plenty of time to tag out Morris at home plate. So that retires the side. Eagle Grove is unable to add an insurance run. We have no hits on the inning, no Cub errors, and nobody left on base. Going to the home half of the 7th inning, Cubs trail Eagle Grove 7-4, down to their final 3 outs. Nevada will send up the 4, 5, 6 hitter, or I'm sorry, 5, 6, 7 hitters. Higgins, Beving, and Malone. Last chance here for the home team, Nevada Cubs. Leading off the inning is the designated hitter, Grant Higgins. First pitch outside for ball 1. Cubs need base runners here, down 3, 7-4. The bottom of the 7th. Morris on the mound again. That ball is skied right behind us. Into foul play for strike 1. Higgins doubled in his first at-bat, driving the ball to the right field fence. It's flown out the next 2 times up. That ball is hit sharply through the hole into right field. Higgins with his second hit of the evening. Sharp single to right. Leadoff hitter on for the Cubs. Brings up the second baseman, number 2, Carter Beving. Beving walked and scored in the first inning. First pitch swinging. Chops that one to Morgan at second. Bobbles the play. Picks it up but cannot throw over in time. Beving with the wheels motors down the first base line. Beats the throw by Morgan. Reaches on the air. Higgins gets over to second safely. Cubs are now threatening with runners first and second. No outs. Down 3 here, 7-4. Now batting center fielder Gavin Malone. That pitch in there for a strike. Malone doubled in his first at-bat, but is 1 for 3 on the night. There's that slow overhand curve that stays up top for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners at first and second. The pitch. Malone with a swing and a miss. Gets in a hole. 1 ball, 2 strikes. No outs here for the Cubs. Bottom of the 7th. Trailing 7-4. That inside pitch is driven into the Eagle Grove bullpen for a long foul ball. Malone stays alive. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Malone digs in. Morris with the pitch. Malone swings and a miss. Can't catch up to that fastball. The strikeout is the first out of the inning. Coach Tufts calls timeout. Looks like we're going to have a pinch hitter for the pitcher, Edwards. So coming to the plate for Nevada is pinch hitter number 15, Eli Nelson. He steps in. First pitch swinging, chops it foul down the first base line. Nelson hitting for the pitcher, Edwards here. Bottom of the 7th. Cubs with runners on first and second and 1 out. down 3, 7-4. Ball in the dirt. Evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swings, tries to drive that into right center field. Take that outside pitch to right field. Nelson finds himself in a hole. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out here. Ball low, evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 7-4 is your score here. Visiting team Eagle Grove up. Nelson at the plate, pinch hitter. That curveball gets him chasing. Back-to-back strikeouts by the pitcher, Morris. Takes the Cubs down to their final out. Brings to the plate third baseman Max Hoffman. He singled in his first at-bat last inning. Pitch in there for a strike. Cubs down to their final out. Hoffman looking to extend the inning. Morris sets, delivers. Hoffman drives that high into short center field. Warren charges in, camps underneath it, and makes the catch. Fly out to center field, ends the inning, and ends the game. Visiting Eagle Grove comes in and gets a non-conference victory, taking a 7-4 victory over the hometown Nevada Cubs. Winning pitcher tonight is Morgan for Eagle Grove. Loser is Sheldall for Nevada. Cubs do get 1 hit in that 7th inning with 2 runners left on. There was 1 error by Eagle Grove. Cubs score 4 runs in the first inning, but then Eagle Grove shuts them down the rest of the way. End up losing by the score 7-4. Nevada is on the road the rest of the week. Travel to Greene County for a Heart of Iowa Conference game against Greene County and Jefferson, and then a non-conference game against Des Moines Christian Friday in Des Moines. We'll return back here to Cubs Stadium Monday night. The Cubs will be back in action here at Cubs Stadium on Score Park. That'll do it from Cubs Stadium. Have a great evening and a great rest of your week. See you Monday night.